Translational biomaterial has a very clear goal. They want to be used in clinical use, they want to change the clinical practice, they want to improve human life. I think this conference is very unique. Although they all coming from biomaterials, they usually go to different conferences in their own community. When they meet together, they discuss, okay, that's the solution.
We've been able to harness our biomaterials, not just in terms of the mechanical properties, but also the chemical properties to try and regenerate the brain or slow down the degeneration that occurs in blindness. Or even think about overcoming some of the devastation that occurs in spinal cord injury to try and regenerate some of that tissue and overcome some of that lost function.
We see biomaterials that can provide long-term wearable ultrasound imaging of internal organs. Current imaging is very short-term, snapshot image of organs, of diseases. However, if we can truly merge this imaging modality with a human body, then you can have a long-term continuous imaging that can give you early diagnosis and mitigation of diseases.
Researchers conducted fundamental research. You have to study how and why these materials can be used in clinics. For example, can you make materials that can be used to diagnose disease, prevent disease, and the treatment of disease? So the message is scientists, clinicians, and industry partners, we should work together and collaborate to translate the biomaterials from the lab to the final clinical use.